another edition of the JV Sports Show. James Poovey alongside my broadcast partner, Vince Delicio. Vince, another great night of Thursday Night Football game of the week. We were out in Tempe as Corona del Sol hosted the Dobson Mustangs.
It was a great game. It was a great win for Corona. And Dobson, Coach Bill Godsell putting together a program. Coach John Bechtold from Corona del Sol has a great program already in place. And it was all around. It was just a great night. Capped off by a great band last night. Wasn't that band impressive?
The atmosphere was unmatched, really, last night. The band was phenomenal. They were doing a lot of great classic tunes, modern tunes. The atmosphere was outstanding. It was homecoming night at Corona del Sol, and they took care of business against the Dobson Mustangs. Coach Bill Godsell over there with Dobson really doing great things with that program. They're on the rise, but Corona has some weapons all over the field.
Yes, and there were a bunch of great games played tonight. Let's get some scores.
Let's recap them.
All right, James, starting in 6A, Mountain Ridge went over to Sal Point. Sal Point wins 38-21.
And in the 6A division as well, Basha squaring off against the Mesa Jackrabbits, and Basha comes out with the win on the road, 56-24.
In 5A, McClintock at Paradise Valley. McClintock wins 42-10.
Flowing Wells visiting Sunnyside. Sunnyside getting the win, 49-17.
In 4A, Greenway over Mojave, 42-0.
Thunderbird at Shadow Mountain, and Thunderbird, the Chiefs, shutting out Shadow Mountain 42-0.
In 3A, Wickenburg at Phoenix Christian, and Phoenix Christian prevails 28-20.
Kingman all over Cortez on the road, 50-0.
In 2A, Santa Cruz Valley heads over to Arizona College Prep and wins 43-37.
Benson on the road at Tombstone, getting the victory 56-7.
The Baghdad Sultans 62, the Siloam Frogs 16.
And rounding out the 1A scoreboard, Anthem Prep on the road tonight at Tempe Prep, getting the victory 48-32.
James, coming up this Thursday night, more Mustangs. It'll be the Dobson Mustangs hosting the Casa Grande Cougars.
That's going to be a great matchup this Thursday night on the Thursday Night Football Game of the Week. We had a chance to go out and visit with those Dobson Mustangs. Let's check out some of that interview now.
Here with Dobson head football coach Bill Godsell. Coach Godsell, on this week's in this week's game, we are going to be hosting. You're going to be hosting Casa Grande, the Cougars. What can you tell us about Casa Grande?
Well, they've got a great quarterback in Angel Flores. Coach Barrow does a great job getting them ready. They're a very explosive offense. Defensively, they're stout up the middle, so we're going to have to really bring up and improve our run game, blocking, and get ready to go. It should be a fun, exciting game. I mean, both of us like to throw the ball a little bit, so it should be fun. I'm excited to play Coach Barrow. He and I have known each other for quite a while, so it should be fun. A 4A team against a 6A team, it should be fun. That quarterback, Angel Flores, man, I tell you what, he's the real deal, and he's only a junior, so that's kind of scary for 4A.
Coach, you've got such a following. You've got players that have bought in. You've got parents that have bought into what your message is. Community members, members that were part of the '87 state championship team. That's got to be amazing. That's got to be incredible to have that kind of support. And at a certain point, obviously, you're building a team. You got some young guys that are taking their lumps. What kind of a message can you deliver to all these folks in the community that have been supporting you?
Well, it's all about community. If it's not a family atmosphere, why am I spending countless hours away from my family and instead of being with them? So it's about making sure we develop that community, that family, and that they understand that Dobson alum, Dobson community, our administration, all of it, everybody's a part of the Dobson Mustang family of football.
Coach, we're so excited for the game this coming week. It's going to be you guys hosting on Thursday Night Football Game of the Week. We thank you for your time tonight, and we always appreciate visiting with you and your team.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing a heck of a job, and thank you for promoting athletics in high schools.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, so we are here with wide receiver, defensive back extraordinaire, Xavier Jimenez. Xavier, how you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Hey, you know what? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. So, Xavier, you're quite a player. I mean, you guys are building something special at Dobson. Tell us about what you're building over there.
I mean, we're, like Coach said, brick by brick. Seniors are foundation, and we just got to bring the younger guys up, keep building up for the next generation. So,
Xavier, what are your plans after high school?
Hopefully I can get a scholarship, but if not, I'm gonna attend the Army, serve my country. So.
Thank you for your service. So that's special duty for a special guy. So Xavier Jimenez, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck. We look forward to covering you guys this week against the Cougars at Casa Grande.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, here with Jay Sean Kenny of this Dobson Mustang team. Jay Sean, tell us a little bit about your role with this offense and how things have progressed over the course of the year and how you're more involved on both sides of the ball.
Well, starting off in the year, I got a position to be able to run the ball a lot, and being able to learn the plays and have good coaching, I've been able to show off my skill that I've worked hard for, and my coaches helped me work hard for. So they helping me out, being able to go on the offensive side of the ball and show what I can do has been great. And the defensive side, my defensive coordinator helped me out learning stuff because I'm still young, just trying to learn and be great. So it's been great on both sides.
All right. So thank you very much, Jay Sean Kinney, for joining us here on the JV Sports Show. Good luck this week against the Casa Grande Cougars. We'll see you in a couple nights.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, guys. All right. So we are back with quarterback Jordan Leggett, this Dobson Mustang offense. Jordan, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great, man. So you're a sophomore. What's that like being a sophomore, leading a 6A program, rallying the troops, getting your team together, and just running this offense? You're like a coach on the field.
Yes, sir. It's very exciting. It's just exciting getting out there with the boys and just getting them hyped up for this game. And it's just a big role I have to play.
Now, you're constantly learning. You got to be a student of the game. So what is the biggest thing that you can take from your experience this season as you've been taking your lumps along the way, being the young guy here? What can you build on? What's one thing you feel like you can get better at?
I definitely need to get some arm strength, which is going to hit the weight room, and focus. Focus is the number one thing that our coach preaches at Dobson High School. And I think if I focus a lot more on the field and on huddle and all that stuff, getting in the playbook, if I focus, I'll be a really good quarterback.
Well, Jordan Legg, we are pleased to be joined by you tonight. We appreciate your time, and good luck this week against the Casa Grande Cougars. It's going to be a great game. The JV Sports Show Thursday Night Football Game of the Week. We're pleased to have you on it, and good luck this Thursday night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
All right, James. So as you know, this week we were going to try something a little bit different. We have a new segment called High School Blitz. And in that Blitz period, we're just randomly going to a few high school practices this week and checking them out.
Yeah, we'll check it out when we come back from the break. Stay tuned here on the JV Sports Show. Much more high school football coming your way right after the break.
Go JV. About a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675.
At Angel Dentistry, our focus is to provide the highest quality and comprehensive family and cosmetic dentistry care. From checkups and cleanings to advanced issues like gum disease and implants, Angel Dentistry will provide an array of dental services to meet all of your family's needs. With extensive experience in using the latest dental techniques and state-of-the-art technology, visit us online at angeldentistry.net for more information or call to schedule your appointment.
Here we go. Welcome back to the JV Sports Show. In this week's edition of the High School Blitz, we got out around town this week, and Vince, you caught up with the Valley Lutheran Flames.
I did, right in North Central Phoenix. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, so I am here at Valley Lutheran High School here in, Coach, is this considered downtown Phoenix?
We're downtown Phoenix, baby.
Downtown Phoenix, North Central Phoenix, with Coach Brian Porter. Coach Porter, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Everything going on. We're surviving.
Nice. And Coach, you've coached in a lot of different places, a lot of different schools. What's your draw? What appeals to you about Valley Lutheran?
The chance to teach kids that don't grow up playing football, just teach them the game, and being able to watch them as the years go on really develop into fantastic players and just get that opportunity to play.
Okay, so you really talk the talk because your kids have even come through this school, correct?
Absolutely. My daughter's a senior this year. My son is a sophomore.
And your son plays for you. What's that like at home after practice? Do you yell at him?
No, we last year there were a few talking points here and there at the free safety position about tackling, but I tell you, it's been an honor to be able to do this, and I couldn't imagine not having this opportunity.
You don't get these years back, and that's awesome. And we were talking a little off camera, and you've got some kids that are pretty special kids. Anybody in particular besides your son that you want to give a special shout out to?
Daniel Tripp, senior. He is about 6'6", 330. He has been fantastic since he's been over here. Really been a team leader for us. Really the anchor of both our offensive defensive line and also our team captain.
So, Coach Brian Porter, it was so nice talking to you. Valley Lutheran 2A, some pretty good football here, right in the heart of downtown Phoenix, North Central Phoenix. Coach, good luck, congratulations, and we'll circle back with you soon.
Absolutely, thank you very much.
All right, so I am here with senior I'm assuming, I'm going to make an assumption. I didn't ask him his position off camera, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you play O-line and D-line. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Daniel Tripp, offensive defensive lineman here for the Flames of Valley Lutheran, 2A program here in the heart of North Central Phoenix. Daniel, what's your experience been like? You're a senior. What's the last 4 years been like for you as a student as well as a student athlete?
Well, at Valley, it's a really good environment, and all the teachers are great, and especially Coach Porter really taught me how to become a...
You realize you're saying that, and he's like 3 feet away. Why don't you really tell me how you feel about the man?
No, he's actually a really good coach. He's really shown me the way of the private school, because I'm in public school, and then I transferred to private, and he's really made it a great experience with all my other coaches, and my older brother, my offensive line coach, he's really helped me throughout the years of me playing football.
All right. So what are your plans after high school, Daniel?
I'm trying to go to college. Trying to get looked at by a couple colleges right now, but we're still in the process of recruiting.
Okay, well, it's a slow-going process, but the right school comes along that has the right fit for you, that is the right fit. It'll happen. Stay the course. Academics are going to be key. That's what separates the students from the athletes is you got to have a blend of both. You got to be obviously a great athlete, but you got to be a good student too. So how's that side going?
I'm actually a 3.5
nice
GPA student.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's impressive. Yeah. Well, okay. All right. So Daniel Tripp, senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman, Valley Lutheran Flames. Great to meet you, and we'll circle back. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
So here with another sophomore quarterback, Jimmy Newton, for this Valley Lutheran Flames program. Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
So what's the experience being a sophomore and having to tell all these seniors out here what to do on offense?
Man, it's kind of crazy, Sometimes I wonder if they don't listen to me, but I put my trust in them and they put their trust in me. So that's how we do it. And
nice. What's your favorite route?
Probably the corner route.
Really? Do you like to run the ball too?
Yeah, I love to run the ball.
How many yards a game do you think you average rushing?
At least more than 30 yards a game.
Okay, that's not bad.
40.
Yeah, okay. And you like to sling the rock a little bit too, so that's good. So you have a couple decent targets to throw to?
Yeah, I do. I have a couple. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? How's the season been going? How do you what's your conference like? What are the teams that you guys are playing like?
We're playing pretty good teams, and they're like us, crazy because of coronavirus and everything, the dilemma we have. But everyone's putting their heart out there and playing, and it's just a ball game every time we go and play.
Jimmy, it was a pleasure meeting you. Good luck the rest of the season, and look forward to coming back and seeing you again.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Vince, great job out there with those Valley Lutheran Flames. Great to check out with some of those smaller schools that are really on the rise, especially in the Central Phoenix area.
And when we come back from the break, we're going to head over to a school you visited this week right after the break.
That's it. We'll check up with the Northwest Christian Crusaders right after these messages here on the JV Sports Show. Stay tuned.
Go JV.
The majestic Black Mountain and iconic carefree sundial is historic Spanish Village, one of the most picturesque and historic landmarks in Arizona, featuring beautiful artistry, amazing restaurants, and the friendliest people. Home of the world-famous Keeler Steakhouse, Pizza Cotta, the Black Mountain Coffee Shop, as well as studios featuring local and world-renowned artistry. Just 1 mile north of the boulders on Scottsdale Road to Tom Darlington, in the heart of downtown carefree, historic Spanish Village.
James here to tell you about TBA, Training Better Athletes. Founded by renowned offensive line coach Ron Sowers, their philosophy is based upon training and building well-rounded athletes and young men. They are the go-to training program for talented offensive and defensive linemen seeking to excel in middle and high school programs and preparing to excel at the next level. Coach Sowers continues to prepare student athletes for their collegiate careers at schools such as Notre Dame, Arizona State, and Oregon State, just to name a few. Contact TBA today at 602-435-9064 or visit their website at trainingbetterAthletes.com. You can't cheat the grind.
Welcome back to the JV Sports Show. So in the second half of our high school blitz this week, James, you had a chance to catch up with Coach Dave Ennis out at Northwest Christian and a few of his players.
I did. It was a great time out there at 43rd Avenue in Bell. Let's check out those Crusaders. I'm here with head coach Dave Ennis of the Northwest Christian Crusaders, the 4-0 Northwest Christian Crusaders. Coach, how are you doing today?
You know what? We're out practicing. It's a great day.
It is a great day indeed. And we're still playing football. We were talking about that a little bit before we started here. You guys are off to a rousing start here after you moved up to the 4A division. What is it that just keeps this team clicking on all cylinders, Coach? You've established a culture here. You've been here for a number of years. What is it that keeps these kids buying into your program?
We just play hard, and we don't accept anything else. And what I love is it's senior leadership that's taught from year after year after year, and the guys just expect to play hard. And we want to be in every game we play.
You come out here, you got a lot of kids in your program. I went over and saw some of the Jays and some of the freshman team a little bit ago. Coach James doing a great job with those guys.
Bill Henderson, our offensive coordinator, he's been here forever. I try to stay out of his way. They let me, I'll do the defense, you do the offense. Line coaches is Logan Byers, he played here. We brought in a new D-line coach from Saguaro, Jeff Stringham. Amazing. My son, I'm blessed, Drew is coaching the receivers for us. Tyler Kohner, former player, coaching receivers. And what I love is I've got a full staff on my JV team. It's not one or two guys. It's a full staff. Again,
you've got Cactus coming up this week with the Cobras over there under Coach Joe Ortiz, and then you got the ALA Queen Creek Patriots under Coach Rich Edwards. How do you plan to finish up strong in the last two games of the season here?
Well, I tell you, Cactus is the best team we've ever played at Northwest coming into this week, and then we're excited about playing. We're just going to line up and compete, and our goal is to get better the next 2 weeks and get into playoffs and see if we can play for a while. But they are both those teams. Rich does a great job with ALA. We lost to him last year in the semis. That's a great program, but we definitely have our hands full this week with Cactus. Great team, great coaching staff. It's going to be fun.
Should be a great one, Coach. Thank you for your time. We wish you nothing but continued success, and we'll obviously keep our eyes on the Northwest Christian Crusaders going forward.
All right, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I am here with Cooper Valerius, senior Loudside linebacker for the Northwest Christian Crusaders. Cooper, how are you today?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You said you've been going here since third grade, and this is your fourth year as a senior on this football team. You guys recently moved up to the 4A division, but you seem to be just not missing a beat, clicking on all cylinders. What's been the biggest challenge in that move up to the next division so far?
The biggest challenge so far is just everyone underestimating you, and just it's taken a lot of just doubt, and feels like everyone's out to get us as far as just they want to beat the team that didn't want to come up to 4A, but we've handled our own, and we've just practiced hard every day.
Football.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, we all knew we had it in us, but we always knew we had it in us to play hard, and we knew that we could play well and compete at the next level. It's just nice that everyone else is starting to notice it.
Now, you guys have the Cactus Cobras coming up this week. What kind of challenge do they pose? What have you seen from those guys on film?
They execute really well. They're very fast. They're very physical, but I mean, those are all things that you could say for us as well, so it's just going to be a great game.
Well, congratulations, Cooper, on the outstanding season so far. Good luck the rest of the way, and we'll be following you guys for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with senior offensive and defensive lineman Ben Strawn. Ben, how are you today, sir?
I'm good. How are you, Coach?
I'm doing okay. You guys very successful so far here on the young season, 4-0. What is your favorite part about being on the offensive line and the defensive line, and how do you feel that playing both ways helps you with both of those positions? Obviously, playing on offensive line helps you read what guys are going to do on defense and vice versa.
Just being able to pound the guys is really fun to me. Also, playing both ways has helped me condition well, be able to go and not get tired.
Football.
Yes, sir. Every day we come out, get 10% better. We always have something to work on. We do lack the size, but that's where our speed comes into play. Coach has always told us to keep our heads up and just to keep playing. Effort is where it counts.
Yeah, effort is definitely all over the field here at Northwest Christian. What is your ultimate goal? Are you looking to play at the next level, and then what are you looking to do career-wise after you graduate?
I'm trying to play at the highest level I can. It just has to be the grace of God that if I do get to play, make the most of it. I want to become a doctor and just help out people.
Thank you. I'm here with senior linebacker Julian Carpenter of the Northwest Christian Crusaders, number 56. How are you doing, Julian?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thanks for having us out today. You guys off to an impressive performance so far, 4-0. Talk about your role on this team as a linebacker, and you're really the leader of the defense. Obviously, you're the quarterback of the defense at the linebacker position. You got to make sure everybody's lined up right. Talk about how important that role is to you.
It's just important, like getting our defense lined up, knowing what they're gonna run, watching a lot of film, and just keeping us ready and on our toes every play.
How much of an advantage do you think it gives you to also play offense? Obviously, you guys have a lot of two-way. Ironman football here is really the name of the game at Northwest Christian. How much does it help you to play on the offensive line as a tackle as well, to know how to read keys and so forth, and kind of know what the linebackers are doing and then what the opposing linemen are going to do as well?
It just helps me like knowing polars and how to like get over blocks and knowing what an offense wants to get you at. So just do the opposite.
Okay, thank you.
Nice job, James. You know, Coach Innes over at Northwest Christian is always a great interview. He's always giving with his time. And when we come back from the break, we're going to wrap the show up. But first, we've got a little interview with a guy whose team is sitting on the top of the 5A North, who's getting ready to head over to play another team that's on top of 5A North.
That's right. We'll speak with head coach Mike Hudnut of the Cactus Shadows Falcons when we return. Stay tuned here on the JV Sports Show. Much more coming your way.
It's a movement company 2 years ago with their customers' clothing styles in mind. They designed for you. Their goal is to clothe the world. It's high-end clothing at affordable prices. Check out and follow this cool streetwear clothing company on Twitter at Stessa Movement and Instagram at Stessa Co. I wear Stessa gear in our broadcasts. It looks and feels great. Sponsoring the Stessa JV Sports Show Player of the Week Award and proud partners of the JV Sports Show. Stessa Movement.
For an affordable and dependable pool service company that provides excellent weekly pool maintenance, then call Pool Daddy. Pool Daddy has been providing weekly pool service and equipment repairs for residential and commercial properties since 2006. We strive to be the premier pool maintenance company, giving personal attention to each of our customers' unique needs and requirements. Call our office at 602-380-4584 or email pooldaddyaz@gmail.com to request your free weekly pool service evaluation. Pool Daddy.
Welcome back to the JV Sports Show. We had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike Hudnut of Cactus Shadows after his big win tonight over Agua Fria. Let's go to it.
Let's do it.
Hey, Vince. How you doing?
Okay, we're here with Cactus Shadows Falcons head football coach Mike Hudnut. Coach Hudnut, congratulations on the big win tonight over Agua Fria. How you doing, sir?
Well, I appreciate that. It actually was a great night for us. The kids did a great job. Very excited to be sitting at 4-0 and getting jobs done during this COVID situation. So it's been a lot of fun.
Coach Hudnut, tell us about some of the stars of your football program, some guys that have maybe surprised you during this unprecedented season. Obviously, things are different than they've ever been. Everybody's just hopeful for a game or a down or even a next series at this point. Talk about some of the guys on your football team that have really made a difference for the Cactus Shadows Falcons.
I tell you, David Lutz has really come alive in the last couple of weeks. He's, I know he had a couple more sacks tonight. We're still working on stats, but he's at 7, at least 7 on the year. Doing a great job for us. Jaden White, our quarterback, does a great job running the football. Obviously we like to throw it a little bit better at times, but he's doing a great job. And I for our kids, I talk about, being in control of the uncontrollables. And, we got to worry about ourselves. And, Hafiz Momo, it was a great addition to our program this year. He's making some tackles and just, blowing guys up. And if you watch the film from tonight, there's some guys that went down that did not want to be hit by him. So it's a full team effort, but I think we got a couple guys that are really stepping up and doing a great job.
Coach, I wish I could tell you that being undefeated means that you get to sit atop of the 5A North, but you got another team up there that you're facing this coming week that's pretty darn good as well. Tell us a little bit about that Desert Mountain Wolves team from what you know and what you've seen, and Coach Conrad Hamilton.
Well, they're very well coached, and Conrad's a great coach. Obviously he's been at the collegiate level, and he's done some great things. And I think we're going to see a lot of kind of the mentality that we have defensively. So we're excited about the opportunity. To be where we're at right now and where they're at right now, you can't really ask for much more in a year like this to have that opportunity to go and play a team that's where they're at and where we're at, and just that week in, week out grind, and it's pretty exciting. I looked at scores a little bit, and we obviously beat a good Verado team last week because they took it to Ironwood, and Ironwood took it to Sunrise Mountain. So I think it's very comparable teams this year. I think, anybody's got a shot any week. So we need to prepare and be ready to go into next week.
Big game this week again. Cactus Shadows heading over to Desert Mountain in Scottsdale to face Coach Conrad Hamilton's Wolves team. Cactus Shadows head football coach Mike Hudnut. Coach Hudnut, thanks again, and we'll see you in a few nights.
A great time there with Coach Mike Hudnut of the Cactus Shadows Falcons. Great catching up with that program on the rise up there in the Northeast Valley, Vince.
Big games this week. Thursday night, we've got a game. We're going to be out again at Dobson High School. The Mustangs, they're going to be hosting the Casa Grande Cougars. And then Friday night is Cactus Shadows at Desert Mountain. 2 big games this week. And remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You get all of our programming for free.
Exactly right. And don't forget to get on Twitter. Follow us at JV Sports Show. That'll give you a chance to keep up with all the things that we're up to and also give you a chance to vote for that Sesame Movement Company Game MVP during our Thursday night football broadcasts.